Hello, this is Al's Toy Shed. I'm Al, and I know it's been a long while, guys, but I'm back. Um, I'm back with a big one. This is the Yolopark Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime model kit figure. I mean, they say model kit, but you guys who know about this, who have it, it's basically just a figure you assemble. I got this directly from Yolopark themselves because it's under £30, including shipping. You don't have to worry about import, anything like that. So it won't get held up on customs or anything. And for the price, this figure is amazing. But I've made it even better. I've weathered it with dry brushing, a bit of black washing to make him look more screen accurate. I've also made a custom Energon blade, as you can see here. I tried to get it as close as I could in the movie. So I made that from one of these ones. I've got the premium finish Bayverse, Bayverse Optimus Prime, basically from the first one and Revenge of the Fallen, and it obviously comes with two Energon blades. Obviously, I took that and I have a multi-tool. I cut the top down, but then sanded it a little bit, and then I sprayed it base coat, sprayed it silver, just spray paint, and then as you can see, I've gone over it with a black acrylic, and then as you can see, you can see the actual Energon blade along the edge like it is in the film. Sorry for anyone who hasn't seen the film, but it's not really a major spoiler. It's just about that's basically what his Energon blades look like in the new movie in Rise of the Beasts. And then you get all different hands of them. Obviously, you've got one open hand there. When you get him stock, his hands are kind of just a grey plastic. So I've used a titanium silver to dry brush and highlight them, make them more slick, shiny accurate. So you get that open hand, this open hand, and they're really easy to pop on. And then two closed fists. And then, like this, the command pointing hand is pretty cool as well. You get and you can see how much better they look dry brushed. You know, highlight the joints and that and all that. Because like I say, they basically come like that. If you can see there, they're still there. That sort of stock grey plastic. That's how they come stock clean. And then the one how I obviously made him have the Energon blade, oh be careful, don't fall down, is if you can see there, he comes with they released a trigger hand, because I think when they made this figure, I've heard in some other reviews as well of this guy, that he was possibly going to come with like a blaster, an iron blaster, so they needed a trigger finger. So if I just remove, as you can see, that just, he holds onto it there, and then there's the other side of it, and to put up to the light, you can kind of see the Energon edge, the edge of the blade there. I just used it very carefully with a sander attachment on my multi-tool along the edge to just show the edge, and you see the light still shines through it. And as you can see, obviously because of that bit there, he can hold on to it with his it was obviously clearly going to be a trigger for his, but obviously they don't release it. He gets, the only accessories he has are his different hands. He gets no weapons at all. But again, for the price of this guy, under £30 for a figure that's basically 8 inches, you can't really complain. But yeah, he would have, obviously he was gonna. So if you have the I have the premium finish Bumblebee Prime, so he can hold that iron blast. I haven't got it to hand at the minute, but you can hold that if you want to. But anyway, let's go a bit more close into the detail and that what I've done. Just move that arm down. Oh, boy, he fell down. Oops, but he's all right now. So if you go into like the chest piece, you can see on there I've done the black wash, and you can see some silver highlighting as well, and the silver, and then on there as well, and a bit of black as well, bit of a black acrylic, and then if I just put his arms down, we can see down on there the mid torso section, obviously there as well. Obviously I use a black wash on there, so it really makes the Autobot emblem in there sold up, because when he comes again clean, that's not, doesn't show very well, but a bit of black wash that really highlights that up, and you can see it quite clearly now. And yeah, the mid torso again, just silver titanium dry brushing, again to highlight that up. I don't know if you're able to really see underneath there, but those two pieces there, you can remove this when it comes stock. It doesn't look like it, but you can remove the chest piece, so you can get in there, and those bits there I've got, it's a bit hard to see, but there's black wash on those bits as well. We go down, you can see I've done the black wash, because like I say, these all come in separate pieces, like these panels are all separate. It's really easy to paint and highlight before you assemble them. Yeah, that's obviously what I did. That's what it's just, if you plan to do this, to do it before you assemble him, paint him. If we go down the legs, you can see the washing and then dry brushing. Also, a really cool thing about this figure, he's really well articulated as well. As you can see, you can get him into really good double jointed knees and stuff. You can get him into some really good dynamic poses. As you can see, like a really good toe pivot and that, and you can see all that, all on the feet, that silver titanium. That's again, when you get him stock, his feet, his main, not the blue bits, but the main bit of his feet are all that dull sort of stock grey plastic. So as you can see where I've done it, and you can see all the dry brushing there, the silver, and then the black wash. And then if you go on the inside there, you can see all that silver titanium to make all those parts highlight and pop, and all these do like springs and that, and all the different parts of his leg. You know, it's up there. I really like that. Like that. I will say that gold piping is not me. They actually come stock with that gold piping, so that's pretty cool that they did that. They could have just left that stock plastic, but they didn't. So that's pretty cool, and you see all that there, all the dry brushing, silver and black acrylic, titanium silver, black acrylic. If we go up onto his arms, you can see, well, I've highlighted it and done it. All there, all that black and all that silver is all my dry brushing, and you can see there all that silver. All there, look. And then if we go round, and then the back, again those panels there are all separate, those two they're all separate, so that's easy to do as well. You see the back of his legs. Like that. And then his back as well. And this figure, the detail of this figure as well is amazing. I mean, the detail is just, even unpainted, unweathered, uncustomized, this still is a really nice figure. It's really well detailed, but when you do what I've done, it just really makes him pop really big time. You see his spine there. I did all the silver dry brushing titanium, so it makes his spine. And again, you can see he's got really good upper articulation. And I like that it keeps going. I mean, they could have just cut that there, but they didn't. They kept it, so it's like his spine is all going all the way up to the top. And yeah, all that silver there I've done, all that, all black, all the black, all that I've done. And all then there on the joints there and everything. And then we go down, yeah, and then his back, and then on this arm as well. And then up on these parts here, all that black wash, I did all the black wash on exhaust bit, and then on his side plates of his shoulders, and then the actual Autobot symbols there. And you can see on that arm, his upper bicep, you can see all that silver, because again that would be just stock grey plastic when you come stock, so you can see all that, how much that makes it pop with all that silver. Dry brushing, turn, so you can see the front on that piece as well. So yeah, I mean, if you are a fan of Transformers, I would definitely suggest picking up this guy. I would just, going. I all got ahead of myself. So this go to the head sculpt. The head sculpt is amazing, and again, once you get that black wash in there, and it sees how it makes all those lines and details pop much better. And a bit of silver again I've done on there, a bit of worn, as you can see. But the head sculpt is amazing. As you can see there, all that. See how much, or just a bit of black wash in there, and look how much that makes those lines pop and the detail pop. In my opinion, a lot better. Don't get me wrong, stock this is a nice figure, but a little bit of time and dry brushing and black washing, you can really make this guy look really, really good. Almost like I'm going to say almost a mini 3-0 figure, something like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, that could maybe be argued about a little bit, but that's my personal opinion. I mean, with a bit of time and effort, you can really make this guy look really awesome. There's the other side. Look, you can see there the same on the other side. Because that panel is just clean silver, and then again on the Autobot symbol on your shoulder. But yeah, that head sculpt, and then even on the top there, I've done it. But just look at the detail, and once you've put a bit of dry brushing into it, and if we just go to the back of the head, it's just, look at the detail of that. I mean, once you put a little bit of black wash on it. But again, this is probably the best. Oh, almost fell over again. This is almost the best. I would say this is probably the best Optimus Prime figure in this scale you can get at the moment. I mean, especially for the price. I think this is definitely the best Optimus Prime figure in this sort of 7. Well, he's nearly 8 inches. He's 20 centimeters. He's nearly 8 inches. I don't think. Exactly under £30. Like I say, I get it direct from Yolopark. And yeah, I got a discount. Prime versus Prime. I watched one of his videos reviews on it, and he had a little discount in there. So I don't know if it's still active, but if you go onto his channel, Prime vs Prime, will find the video of his Yolopark Optimus Prime. There's a little code in there. You can get 10. I think it's like 10% off or something. But even without 10% off, this guy's still under £30 shipped. So, and again, the main thing is obviously that Energon blade. I mean, I think you'll agree. He looks pretty, and it's like I say, it's pretty good. I mean, if you have that premium finish, Bayverse Prime, or another Prime that has his type of Energon blade to that peg system there, then that will work. Again, if you have a multi-tool, I suggest getting one. Anyone who's sort of thinking about this sort of doing this sort of thing, a multi-tool is not. Then right, I got mine. Was it Amazon? I think under £20, like 15 something pounds, £16. But yeah, once you get that in there, I mean, look how cool that looks. You get some proper epic pose, and that's what I mean. The articulation. Well done. There you go. I mean, the articulation. Like he's running towards those Terracons, ready to take some out, take Scourge out. Yeah. I think you can suggest that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. If you're a Transformer fan, this is a no-brainer. If you enjoyed Rise of Beasts, which I did, I do recommend the film. I do think it's considering the last sort of last sort of Bayverse movies. I mean, this is really nice. I mean, and to see him on screen in his proper red truck mode is just amazing. Because we only got a little teaser in Bumblebee, didn't we? But in this, you see a lot of him in a red truck. So yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Give it a like if you did. Yeah, and stay tuned because I should be have some more coming up soonish. So yeah, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch you next one, guys.